on a Tuesday. No music. Welcome to the show. No music. No music. Shawn Harvey morning show. City J's here. No music. No music. We are in the building right now. No music. No music. All right. Good morning, guys. God bless each and every one of you guys. It is a Turned Up Tuesday, September the 20th, 2022. 4 minutes after the hour. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's with Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. God bless you guys. Sponsored by Comedy World Network. The chat room's wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950, broadcasting live. iHeartRadio, radio.com. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. On YouTube as well, go to our YouTube page, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team. Like and subscribe to the page. We're on all social media platforms, TikToks all the way down to the Facebooks, thank God, and on all major podcast platforms. Google The Shawn Harvey Morning Show. All the links come up. Good morning. God bless each and every one of you guys. Join our group, The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team Group. Thank you on Facebook. God bless. Also, right now we're on Facebook, I guess. This is like our business page. And you get notified when we go live after 7 a.m. God bless. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Cindy J, God bless you. Good morning. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Shawn. Good morning to everybody listening. We have a great show for you today on this Turned Up Tuesday. We're going to get started with Sunny Says, as well as Front Page News with Sunny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally, as well as what's going on in entertainment news. So you do not want to miss any of that.
Cindy J, before we get rocking and rolling, first of all, you sound good as hell. Damn. Cindy, I'm losing my voice.
Dang.
Why
are you
Harvey's
yelling?
Yeah, I've been yelling for the last couple of days. I've been on stage working for the last couple of days, like literally for the last 5 nights in a row. Last night, I was home for the first time in about 6 days. I haven't seen anybody, Cindy J.
Right.
And I looked at my wife and I was like, "Wait, hey, how you doing?" And it was the first time I really seen her. God bless her. And then Cindy, there's so much going on. You know, we got a lot going on here at the station and here at the show. And Cindy, of course, I woke up at 3:30 this morning and got to work. And then Cindy, I fell back to sleep, and my wife was, got up to, she's going to work, and she woke me up. She's like, "You got something to do?" And Cindy, I jumped up again and came here. So guys, my energy is low, Cindy. I'll be honest with you. After the show is over today, I'm taking my ass home and I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
And I understand that some folks think I live this weird. I do live a Jerry Seinfeld kind of life, Cindy J, without the money.
Right.
But guys, don't get it twisted. I work hard. I work harder than all of you. Every single one of you. Yeah, I do. Cause
that's subjective to just you, but
and
carry on.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I work harder than all of you guys. Cindy, I can't turn it off. It just doesn't. My job and my occupation, Cindy J, is literally a 24-hour situation. It's literally, you know how you get off of work and do a little happy hour and you discuss what goes on during the day at your job and whatever tasks you complete or whatever personalities that you're dealing with in your job.
Right.
Which is normal. It's normal conversation. It's normal life. And then you get a chance to kind of turn that faucet down a little bit. Not all the way off, Cindy J. Not because I think we all have to think about our occupations throughout the day, even off hours, of course. But for your boy Harvey, Cindy J, that faucet never turns off. It's an endless amount of water coming out that thing, and an endless amount of business, and an endless amount of thoughts. That sometimes I worry, Cindy J, that. And good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the show. We got a banger show for you guys today. Thank you. Sometimes, Cindy J, you know they say do things in moderation, and maybe that might prolong life or prolong any type of goal or task you're trying to achieve, right? I don't know if I'm able to turn my brain off in moderation and calm down a little bit, Cindy J. And sometimes for me, I'm concerned, and welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Only place you get this morning love. October the 17th. Comedy in Harlem, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, a live podcast. Some people hit me up yesterday for the tickets. Y'all come on out. October the 27th at Comedy in Harlem, 508 East 117th Street. And we also celebrating Cindy J's birthdays. What happens when you come in? Music is playing by DJ Hot Sauce. We're partying. Then after that, you see the live podcast, Cindy J, myself, and Tamiko. It's going to be an amazing situation where you see us actually do the show live in person. Then after that, we do a quick comedy show with some comedy bangers, some headliners, and then back to the after party. And then we celebrate Cindy J's birthday. That's October the 27th. Get your tickets now. But Cindy, I'm concerned that, I don't know, age comes in the fact that, is it healthy that a man or a woman of my age of 57, Cindy J, should still have brain activity going at comparison going to 100 like a young person? Then maybe kind of modify that to bring it down to 50% as you get older. Do you think that a person, Cindy J, as they get older, should tone down brain activity, thoughts, conversations, living life? What do you think about that? Because sometimes for me, I feel like if the brain does, and this is just me thinking and speculating, CJ, if the brain does too much, it shuts itself down, you get sick, Cindy, you know what I'm saying? You catch one of those little mini strokes. Like, I'm concerned about that at my age. Cindy, I run like I'm a 25-year-old at the age of 57, almost 58, CJ. My mother's like, you got to calm down, you got to slow down, you got to do this, you got to do that. Do you think as a person get older, Cindy J, as a person like myself, should I slow it down a little bit, or should I keep this thing at 10? What do you think?
No, you shouldn't slow it down. You have to keep it going. That's what they tell you. You know, to keep your mind going. Like if you're not working and stuff, you're retired, you need to like do puzzles and other things like that to keep your brain active. It's good to keep your brain active. We don't even use all of our brain. So it would be a shame for you to just let it start going to waste. The key is to be organized. So, because what you're doing is running around.
Go ahead.
Because things are all over the place. So if you get organized, you won't be so run down.
I know I was gonna get to that point.
You know, I'm just
but
saying.
Cindy, sometimes welcome to the show, guys. Good morning. I don't know if we're online or not. I don't know. Cindy, do you sometimes feel that like unorganized chaos is like a thrill? Like, do you think you ever get a rush when you're running late to something, and you know that adrenaline and that little anxiety that you have is coming into play, but you make whatever appointment that you make prior to? Do you thrive on that anxiety and that kind of uncertainty to try to get someplace or do something? Do you thrive on that? Because I think I thrive on that a little bit. Like, I'm not a last minute guy. I get things done. I get things, not maybe as done as you do, but I get everything done. I got a whole full plate of things that have to be done in my life, just like everybody else. But do you thrive on last minute chaos, CJ?
No, Like, I mean, I'm a procrastinator for sure, but I don't thrive there. I actually hate it. It's one of the things I hate about myself. I don't like it.
Now, Cindy, yeah, I've gotten better throughout the years. Before we get into the show, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. God bless Shawn Harvey, Cindy J in the building. Cindy, I'm gonna give myself a round of applause before we start the show. I have done so much better throughout my life procrastinating. Cindy, I was horrible years back with procrastinating, putting things off, not completing tasks, where it just sort of interfered like in my everyday life. Cindy, do you think most folks procrastinate? Like, you think? I think a lot of folks procrastinate and don't talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about it right now. Am I a procrastinator? Yeah, I think I do, but not like at 100%.
Well, what's 100%?
Well, 100% procrastination is what it is. You don't get things done to the last minute, or you're running around crazy. Now, that's
if you're doing it last minute, it's procrastination. That's it. That's 100%.
So how often do you do things at the last minute, Cindy?
Almost everything.
And so, Cindy, why in this society? Welcome to the show, guys. I'm losing my voice. Why do all of us do things put in the one chat room if you do things at the last minute before we get into the show? Cindy, why do we do things at the last minute? Knowing that we had time to do it.
Because it's a mental deficiency. It's your aversion to doing it. You don't want to do it for some reason. Either you think the task is too big, or you think you have enough time later, or you just generally don't want to do it.
Cindy, can I drop a dime on myself?
Yeah.
I have an issue, especially lately, with changing appointments. You do that? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, and welcome to the show, guys. God bless. We're going to get into a rocking show. Cindy, my dog has several appointments, right? Cooper. Mm-hmm. Right.
Why? Like,
because he's trending towards his father.
Right. You're making your dog like you. Like, your dog should not have appointments. That's not a thing. They get like 2 appointments a year. That's the vet. That's it.
Yeah, no.
Maybe a grooming once a month.
Yeah. So
your dog just went to somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt. And Cindy, I had an appointment for the dog, right? Because there was some discoloration on his foot. I thought maybe I stepped on his foot and it was like a little, I don't know.
What? Dang, it must be nice being at the Harveys. They got money. You checking out discoloration on the foot. Wait till that thing fall off. Like, checking discoloration. Maybe you stepped in some mud. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you looking at your dog's feet like that? What is going on over there?
So Cindy, I called the vet, and it had the discoloration. Then we went to the vet because he had an appointment anyway. So when we were there, I looked at the foot and I go, hey, listen, what's going on? They go, no, it's no problem. This happens all the time. But if it keeps, if it continues on with discoloration, call back, make an appointment. 2 days later, I call back and make an appointment. And Cindy, from that appointment, when I made that appointment a few weeks back, I've changed the appointment twice because I simply can't make it.
Because it's not important.
So are you saying that that's sort of like that mental deficiency that you're talking about with folks, that we think something's important, but it's not important as it is, and then we let it go or change it? Yeah. You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
So I changed the appointment 3 times in a year. And I called Cindy, I called the vet and canceled 3 times. So now I'm worried about, like, how they looking at me. Like, I'm calling like a madman, like an idiot, canceling appointments that I didn't even make yet. I mean, I never showed up. I set the appointment, and then I'm canceling the appointments that I'm setting. Have you ever did that?
No. I hate making appointments and rarely do.
Cindy, why do you hate making put it on one chat room if you like making appointments? Cindy, but I'm saying back in the day before social media, appointments were important.
Yeah. Because a lot of stuff you can do online now.
Remember,
You know what I mean?
10 years ago, Cindy? I know you're young, you're 35, but Cindy, 10, 20 years ago, appointments were very important in your life. Remember, I know you remember this scene. Remember they had the appointment book?
My grandma has one of those.
And Cindy, there was different levels of the appointment book, and you was proud of it, and you wrote in your book, or especially when you first purchased it, you started filling in appointments. Cindy, have you ever had an appointment book before we start the show?
No, I've never had an appointment book, but I did have, speaking about procrastination, I've had, those books where you write down like lists, like of your things to do. Like I've tried everything to keep me like on track. I've tried like tying things on my fingers. This lady at my job told me that. She was like, tie a string on your finger. I know that's like really old. And she's like, somebody else told me like if you make like a little bracelet with like knots and you'll remember what you have to do.
What?
My mom used to get me like these little books like that you're supposed to I guess it's like an appointment book, like a to-do thing, like a calendar scheduler thing. And I could write down things that were coming up and whatever. And she's like, and you can plan it and write it down. And I never do any of that.
So, Cindy, I do have to drop a dime on myself. Some of my appointments and some of the things that I do, I freestyle it off the top of my head. I do have an appointment book in my phone, the calendar, that I look at religiously, because every appointment or everything that I have to do, once I make a decision to do it, I immediately, this is the method to my madness, guys. I'm about to stand up in a second. I'm just tired as hell. I'm sorry.
Nobody expects you to stand.
I always stand when I do this show.
I know, because you're weird. Who stands on a podcast? Everybody sits down.
Cindy, I can't.
You impose that on yourself. And now you're like apologizing for something nobody asked you to do.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's a problem.
But Cindy, you think Cindy, when I commit to something, I immediately go to my phone, to the calendar in my phone, and I immediately start writing in the calendar.
That does help me. I've written things on my calendar on my phone.
But Cindy, here was the problem. I've gotten much better, of course. I would write in the calendar, and then Cindy, I wouldn't look at the calendar anymore.
Yeah.
I had to get to the point to look at the calendar. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but does your phone have reminders on it?
Yes, it does.
I started using that. That really helps me. Like Tamiko's birthday party. I haven't started that yet. Ask me if I've been to Party City. No. No,
Cindy,
but it's going to get done.
Cindy, we got it.
But it's going to get done.
Cindy, we got to
hey,
get
girl.
that. Cindy, we got to get that done. That's next Friday.
Everybody go say hey to Miss Miko. She back off her flight. Girl's always going somewhere.
Did she go somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was at the.
She was on a flight this weekend.
When she was at the Iron Mule, turned up. And especially
no, she left. I think she left after the Iron Mule.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm saying I think she got on a flight for like a couple of days and maybe she's back now.
Oh, because we had.
I think she left like Monday.
Wait a minute. So you're saying after the next day, she went somewhere?
Yeah, or that night.
After the Iron Mule?
Yeah.
I saw. We all had.
Miko, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember Monday morning seeing a thing when she was on a flight.
Well, you see, she flies so much that I didn't even, pay that any mind. So wait a minute. So are you saying that she left the Iron Mule? and went to the airport?
Yeah, because I remember I
What?
think she had to see some family or something. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. Oh, wait a minute. See, this is what I'm talking about. We were all at the IME. We were having a great time.
Yeah.
And so you're saying after the IME, she went to the airport, and this went somewhere.
Yeah.
Was she drunk? I mean, I was there. I didn't mind. I don't know. I mean, I saw her. Yeah, we had a good time. There was a lot of people there.
Right. She had to go.
Oh. She had to go to the airport.
She had to go. I'm trying to be like that.
Speaking of that, and speaking of appointments, I remember, guys, just to switch gears. Okay, all right. So guys, you remember the appointment book? Put number one chat room. Have you had an appointment book? Cindy talked about tying a string around her finger, which is weird. She says that's old. Of course it is. Have you had the glorified appointment book from back in the day on a Turned Up Tuesday? And are you a procrastinator? I am. Cindy admits to that. But yeah, what's your level of procrastination? If it's 0 being you're not a procrastinator, 10 you're just where you're at. You're just procrastinating. Where you at? Are you a 2, 10? 10 is the highest. 10 is you're procrastinating as. Are you moderate, in the middle, 5? Cindy, from 0 to 10, 10 being you just everything's last minute, everything is just whatever. Where would you be, or would you like Harvey to answer that first?
I would say I'm at like 8.5.
Cindy, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, it's a problem. But my mom, she said I need to see a behavioral therapist. That's what I need.
I think
maybe we can call one. They can tell us where to start.
Well, Cindy, I think that's a great suggestion. I think we all need behavioral therapists. And speaking of your mother, Cindy J, before we get into the show,
not speaking of Linda.
Cindy, could you tell your mother to please stop calling me or texting me after the show after we talk about something?
No.
Because yesterday, Cindy, remember we was talking about your cousin?
Yeah.
Your 2 cousins with that wear the dinner.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't gotten back to me on those pictures yet. I'm going to put them in there.
But, Cindy, Linda texted me yesterday and explained why, and I forgot. I think they did say that they were in the military.
Yeah, they were in
Yeah, I remember the conversation. Now, I mean, yesterday I didn't remember that conversation.
Right. But what does the military have to do with it?
Because your mother texted me after the show yesterday, Cindy, and explained why they were wearing these matching outfits throughout the years.
Why?
That's why I'm telling you to tell your mother to stop texting me and calling me. Your mother, Linda Jacob, God bless her, and my mother, Mother Harvey, right after the show, straight phone calls about what happened. On top of all the other things that I'm doing.
Yeah. Because I've been busy after the show, so she wants to call you because she knows you're not doing anything.
Okay.
we usually debrief after the show.
Yeah, could you tell her to don't debrief me if you don't mind?
She's always.
I love you, Linda. All right, but I'm just saying.
Her critiques.
Oh my God, it was brutal. And the other, oh man, 2 weeks ago was really brutal. I was eating a sandwich, like at 11 o'clock, and she called me, and you and I was grappling about a relationship issue, and it was like we were both going at it. And boy, she called me with just that same vigor and that same energy, and I'm looking at my sandwich, and I said, "Well, I guess I'm not going to eat." So, if you don't mind, could you relay a message to your mother?
I mean, I'll try.
Could you stop calling?
She got both your numbers. Okay. She ain't gonna stop.
No doubt. Now, Cindy, I appreciate your honesty with the procrastination being an 8. What guys, 0 to 10 on a Turned Up Tuesday. Cindy's got to leave early. I think we're gonna leave her. We gotta get out.
Yeah, but we'll see
if we leave early.
I mean, I have to leave early, but I'm waiting for the person to get here, so we will.
I don't know.
We will go.
If we leave early, yeah, then we honestly we're just gonna get out because guys, I am tired as hell. Cindy, thank you for. I say, Cindy J, God bless. I'm proudly to say from 0 to 10 with procrastination, Cindy J. Harvey is a 7. Let's clap.
You're a 7. please.
I'm a little better than you are. By 1 degree. What are they saying in the chat room, CJ?
They're talking about your dog being bougie as hell.
Oh. Cooper?
They're talking about your dog being bougie and...
Well, he has discoloration on his toes. And well,
how do you know that's just not his fur? That is, maybe it's just darker on his toes.
If we're gonna get back to that, I left that alone. Well, he has an appointment today at 5 o'clock.
But why does he need an appointment for that? Like, why are you gonna pay the vet to tell you that it's nothing? Like, why are you gonna do that to yourself?
Well, I think it goes back to I'll answer that question about what you say. It's mental.
And you see, a couple of weeks ago when he was like, "Oh, why you didn't tell me that they neuter for free?" You don't want that. You don't want free.
I do want free.
You want to pay money.
I don't want to pay money.
You want to sit up in these people's face, take away from the real pet emergencies. Let's talk about your dog's darker fur on the foot. This is why.
Now you guys are making me feel bad. I don't
cancel the appointment.
I'm gonna
until there's a real situation. Okay.
His toe is turning. His toe is turning colors.
I don't believe you. He's a puppy. He's growing still. Maybe that's just his feet. Have you looked at different pictures of golden doodles?
No.
Yeah, Shawn has a golden doodle, by the way.
No doubt.
I thought it was a pit bull, a Rottweiler, or something.
It's a designer dog. I would never take him to the hood. So, Cindy, today the appointment is at 5 o'clock p.m. So after the show this morning, I'm going to cancel. I should cancel the appointment now. Again. Because, Cindy, I forgot I got to go to New York to do a show, and I got to go see. I got to stop to see my mom's. Saturday, I was in New York. I was at Comedy Harlem. I couldn't stop to bring the water, the toilet tissue, and the paper towels to my mother.
Take him with you to New York.
How am I going to take the dog to New York, Cindy?
Take the dog with you. Let him run around. Let him, introduce him to your mom. Your mom hasn't met him yet in person, right? Take him down there and have one of your kids hold him until you get off or something. I'm
going to cancel. Whatever. Whatever, people.
They're saying cancel the appointment.
I'm going to cancel the appointment.
Right, Lee? We have another veteran dog owner in here. Should he be worried about paw discoloration?
Cindy, should I call?
I don't even think you're qualified to know that it's discoloration. Like, what does it look like? Is he limping? Is he acting any type of?
No, not at all. He's
great.
Bouncing off the walls.
He got zoomies and everything. He's doing it.
He looks like Lee's dog when Lee's dog was a puppy banging off the wall. Same thing. I don't want nothing to happen to the dog.
Nothing's gonna happen to him. Just let him live.
Cindy, you think I should have canceled the appointment? Now I think they're open. You think I should just do it? Because I'm thinking this would be the third time I've canceled this appointment. Yeah. Now I'm nervous. Maybe the vet don't even want to deal with me no more because I'm calling.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're letting you cancel all these times. Most people, they're like, after the second cancellation, they charge you $25. It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Are you getting charged for these cancellations? Okay, well, I think, yeah.
City, don't say that.
They're going to charge you because you're taking times away from other people just to cancel. Just don't even cancel. Just don't show up.
No,
it'll be fine.
I don't want to. That's the last thing I want to do.
Just do that. Just be fine. And then when they call you, just be like, "Oh my gosh, I thought I canceled that appointment. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cindy. Have a great day." And hang up the phone.
They open at 8 o'clock. I call them at 8.
It's ridiculous. So sorry about that,
guys. We again live podcast, Comedy Harlem, 508 East 117th Street. Sold a few more tickets yesterday. Thank you. And also the next Sunday Night Laughs is October the 16th, right around the corner, literally 3 weeks away. New York King Talent and Friends Takeover. Get your tickets now. Come on out for the New York King Talent. He's coming out. He's hosting his show. He's going to bring his buddies. And I'm going to sit over there next to Hot Sauce.
That's what I heard you did this time, too.
Yes.
This Sunday?
It's Sunday. I sat there. I just sat there. And it's okay sometimes.
All right. You feeling your age or something? What's going on over there?
I just think that it's just show folks different variations and just keep seeing me all the time. Bringing someone else to sit down and so I can sit my ass down and relax. I never get a chance to enjoy the show. I never enjoy a comedy show, period. So, it gives me a chance to have some of my friends and some of my coworkers and some of the men and women in the game that I love the most. We got a band come in. It's a lot. A few bands are coming out. So, we're doing switching up a little bit. But y'all come on out Sunday night, last the premiere location for all grown and sexy adults at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive. All right. I'm going to, guys, hang out until 8 o'clock. I'm going to call the vet. We got some news, too, about this podcast next week. We're going to talk about, we're finalizing things here, and we'll get into that next week. So, guys, tune in. And also, with Miss Miko's birthday bash, that's next Friday, Cindy.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh, my God. We don't have nothing. Nothing.
It's going to be
Cindy,
fine.
we need to talk about Cindy at some point.
I don't need to talk to you. You never help with decorating, ever. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
And guys, if you are in the area, you know how we do. I don't know, have you ever seen the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team party, especially a birthday party? We turn up. If you guys are local in the neighborhood, come on out. Right, Cindy?
Yeah.
We're going to have food, drinks, all. Come on out and just hang out with us. Come into the room and let's party. So that's next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, September the 30th. Miss Miko, big birthday bash. All right, Cindy, let's, before I call it that. And give it up for your boy Harvey. I'm here. I'm in the building. Tonight I'm doing stand up in Harlem with my man Kenny Wu. I'll give that address in a minute. But I'm gonna stop by my mom's house before I go to the comedy club. And shout out to everybody in New York City. All right, Cindy, let's where do they procrastinate? You're 8 and I'm a 7.
Yeah.
And where's everybody else at?
Everybody else.
Wait, let me get this phone.
I left the chat room, so I don't know what they're saying in there. Let me see really quick. I think people. I don't know.
And do you have an appointment book? What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't.
All right, no, that's
right now, in entertainment news, Cardi B, we all know she was suing that blogger for money regarding the defamation case where she was saying Cardi B had herpes and all this other stuff. Well, Cardi B has reportedly started the process to seize property and assets owed by the blogger who falsely accused her of having herpes and being an escort. Cardi B has filed paperwork in Georgia to start the process of collecting blogger Tasha K's assets and bank accounts. Cardi B recently filed to garnish Tasha K's accounts at Chase Bank to try and collect on her millions. The document said the New York rapper is owed a total of $3.3 million from Tasha K. Cardi demanded Chase and its employees hold all of Tasha's property, money, wages, and other assets, including property in safe deposit boxes or similar property. She demanded Chase Bank answer questions about the amount of money she has at the institution. Tasha has reportedly rushed back to the court, pleading for the federal judge who presided over the civil suit to step in and put a stop to Cardi's demands. She argued the appeal is still pending and collections aren't allowed until a decision has been made. So we are going to see what's going on with that. There was reports that Tasha K went to Africa because she was trying to escape having to pay Cardi B these I don't know, what do you call it? This fine, restitution, whatever.
Restitution.
Yeah. So I'm glad Cardi is not forgetting. Usually you hear people have to pay things, but you never actually hear about it. Right, doesn't Tierra Marie still owe 50 Cent some money? I think he trolling her sometimes when he feels like it. So and the game or does she owe money to the game, or the game owes money to somebody? It's crazy the amount of people that still owe money to other people. So we'll see. She's obviously What is she doing? She's filing an appeal. So we'll see where that goes. Tasha K, girl, pay that money, honey. I don't even think she has $3 million.
Right. Okay.
So what are you trying to take Cardi? Just, I love Cardi B. She ain't gonna stop. She wants whatever she got.
Cardi B. You know I love Cardi. She's from the Bronx, New York, and all legends are born in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Even Jesus Christ himself was born in the X.
Mm-mm.
And I'm a beloved Bronxite. And Cardi B, no matter how liquid she is as far as wealth, Cindy J, that petty level is still on 10. Whether Cardi B was a millionaire or broke as hell, her petty level is still the same. The decision was made. She wants all her ish, and she wants it now.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha B, you said she had herpes. You's a dumb bitch. But it seems it's noticed for all of us. You have to, especially us broadcasters and podcasters and bloggers, and all, you can't spit out all this information and it's not true. You're assassinating somebody's character. You can't even prove it. Just like Cindy, you could bring up that case about, if you don't mind, if you could segue into this other case before I finish with Cardi, the young man who also got sued for the shootings in Connecticut back in the day with the kids. The blogger who's a conspiracy theorist and a Trump supporter, he just got convicted for millions of dollars for saying that the Sandy Hook, is that Sandy Hook or Sandy Ridge? Remember those kids got killed?
Oh, yeah, in Connecticut, Sandy Hook.
You look at that real quick. This guy, a podcaster, said all this was staged. The kids were on the floor bloody. They had actors, and they sued him. And Cindy, he has to pay millions of that. And then he had to confess in court that this was all made up in his mind. And he was found guilty of it. And people, while you look that up, Cindy, a very interesting story, folks, you can't go around saying these things about people and there's no facts about it. And especially, this is the thing that upsets me and concerns me about the society that we live in today with my tired ass. The truth is what you make it. The truth could be right in your face and you still deny it. I mean, we've been behaving like that through the ages. But now it's done ramped up to a situation where it's just out of control. The denial is just on 10 right now. People, Cindy used the term, a few months back, the alt reality. Is that what it's called? Alternate reality. Mm-hmm. You can make up your own reality. And that's what this woman, before you get into that story, that's what this woman Tasha B did. Tasha K, I'm sorry. And now you use the word Tasha plea. What you want to plea? You plead to court for her to stop the execution of getting property that you have to give her back because of your negligence? No. And how much does it cost to fly to Africa? And Tasha, you must got some money. No. Put on your grown women pants and pay the piper. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Remember that song? That was back in the day. What was that, Kojak? No, that wasn't Kojak. Y'all remember that? Remember that? No, I'm old as hell. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Wow.
Was that the Rockford Files? Remember the Rockford Files?
No, I'm not familiar with that. Maybe I'll call my mom after the show and get a debriefing on that.
And said, remember the Rockford Files?
No. Wow.
And see, and now, folks, before you get to that, folks have the gall to, we all see something happen, and people have the goal to say it didn't happen. What they call it, like
Prove
gaslighting folks.
But I'm not going honestly.
But Cindy, if somebody got hit by Cindy, I'm talking about extreme alt reality. We can have discussions about conspiracies. That's nothing wrong with that.
Because
but Cindy,
I feel like we're in alt reality right now.
Let me know. Hear me out. Cindy, this is how bad it is. Somebody could. You see the street that we right? Cindy, there's a street right in front of us. Somebody could walk across the street and get hit by a bus. And we could see it happen. And it happened. And someone will say, yo, like this guy in Sandy Hook. Nah, that was staged. That guy ran out there and that was an actor. He's not really dead. See, that's the extreme I'm talking about. Go with that story. Go ahead, watch.
Yeah, I know.
That's the extreme. I know it's healthy to discuss.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's
but
healthy,
I'm talking about this extreme. This extreme is shitty. I mean, I put shitty and Cindy together. I put shit and Cindy together. But see, I'm talking about that type of extreme reality.
But you understand that the media is the ones that created this monster where people can believe and say these things, and you know, a lot of information is kept from people. Cindy, so that is why these things are out here. I mean,
you're not going to get a fight from me. You're not going to get a fight from me for that. That's a healthy discussion. I'm talking about things like somebody could jump off a building and die in front of us, and somebody go, no, well, was that a person? Like, you know what I mean? Like that? No. Was it a person? How was the splatter sound?
I'd have to.
We need to look at the. No,
if it's on the mass internet, I need to see it for myself or from a verified source. Because I'm one of those people. I don't believe the news. What people be saying on there.
I'm talking about if you see.
I don't.
So you saying that this guy?
I will follow.
Cindy, are you saying that this guy who said? So Cindy, when the Sandy Hook. Made these folks.
I didn't believe that when people were saying
made
that
these
it was
folks
fake.
rest in peace. It's a very sensitive issue. The kids have get killed and died. Kids have got murdered in school. Cindy, are you saying that when that happened and this dude said, "Yo, that was staged," and this didn't happen, you was with that movement?
No, I didn't believe
exactly
that.
Because it was extreme.
But
you know what?
But who's
why?
to say which one is extreme? Because there are
let me ask you another question.
Quote unquote
Cindy, let me ask you a question.
That I do believe.
Let me ask you a question. Why didn't you believe that this wasn't the case in Sandy Hook?
Because I just don't think that parents would lie about something like that. Like, these were real people, had like real stories and everything like that.
Exactly. Because it really happened. I mean,
yeah,
and like I said, at the extreme level,
but
Cindy.
Shawn, what is an extreme level?
When kids are getting killed, Cindy J, in school, and the media shows kids running out and people dying and parents are crying. Cindy, that is extreme.
I know, but there are a lot of people.
So how can you question that was staged?
Because people can question it, because people believe that people put certain things out there to detract people,
Cindy,
to distract them from doing stuff. You can't.
So let's put another.
If people get enough information that seems like it's right, why wouldn't they believe it? You can only believe what's in front of you.
Cindy,
I don't think that people would lie about their kids being dead and stuff like that.
But then why would somebody
then when you find out like years later that certain
the kids are dead,
I'm not talking about this situation. I'm talking about other things that people say, oh no, that's not true, that never happened, and then they find out that it did happen like that. I mean, who's to say what is a wrong conspiracy theory or not? That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
and
this.
You're saying there's just some things you just have to believe.
I'm saying
and
this.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying this. Since you use the term alt reality, I'm using the term extreme reality, meaning that this definitely effing happened. Can we get some respect on extreme reality, since we're labeling everything now as far as identity and everything in this world?
Shawn, there are some people that say that slavery never happened.
Go with the story, Cindy.
This
God bless.
story that Sean wanted me to pull up
Whoa. Put a pause on it. Pull up.
is about Alex Jones. U.S. conspiracy theorist Alex Jones must pay the parents of a 6-year-old boy killed in the 2012 Sandy Hook massacre $45.2 million in punitive damages on top of $4.1 million in compensatory damages already awarded for falsely claiming the shooting was a hoax. A Texas jury decided. Neil Heslin and Scarlett Lewis, separated parents of slain 6-year-old Jesse Lewis, testified that followers of Jones harassed them and sent them death threats for years in the false belief that they were lying about their son's death in the December 14th, 2012 shooting that killed 20 children and 6 staff at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. The 12 jurors decided on the punitive damages one day after determining the compensatory damages following a 2-week trial in the defamation lawsuit presided over by Judge Maya Guerra Gamble in the State Court of Texas, where Jones's radio show and far-right webcast InfoWars are based. Jones is a prominent figure in American right-wing circles and a supporter of former Donald Trump, former president. He had called the Sandy Hook massacre a U.S. government hoax staged using crisis actors to serve as a pretext for taking away Americans' guns. After the verdict, Lewis told reporters that the trial's outcome showed that we can choose love, adding that we're all responsible for one another. The parents had sought $145.9 million in punitive damages and $150 million in compensatory damages. Compensatory damages are awarded to cover a plaintiff's suffering and losses. Punitive damages are awarded to punish a defendant's actions. An attorney for Jones had asked jurors to return a verdict of $270,000 in punitive damages based on the number of hours InfoWars devoted to Sandy Hook coverage. Texas law caps punitive damages $750,000 per plaintiff. So yeah. So we gotta pay this money.
Again. There's an extreme reality out there. I don't care what anybody say. You guys can sit there and, we can go back and forth with the theories of conspiracy. There's nothing wrong with that. I just said that. But there are some situations that really happen. And in this particular situation, kids got murdered at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Oh, what? Am I on freaking District 9 here? And this man had his own personal crusade to say that it didn't happen because of gun legislation in this country that he didn't want to be taken away, and made up these lies and had people believe them on some Jim Jones situation without the punch. And he got his ass sued, just like Tasha K. Same thing. I think that there's nothing wrong with all you folks staying woke. But there are some situations that just simply happen. I get what you said, Cindy. She said some people think slavery didn't happen. Sure. And that's fine. We all know that it did. But in a situation like this is a criminal. They are parents are, and this is almost 10 years later. Parents are suffering for the rest of their natural lives because of the loss of their children. And we have the gall to dispute that and to use, and not beg my pardon with you, Cindy J, to use the justification to say the truth will come out later. These kids are never coming back.
I wasn't talking about this
I'm not
situation.
saying you was. These kids are never coming back. And then this man goes on his podcast and have all these people truly believe that they use crisis actors. And it's never happened. And we think it's okay. That's why people who, like Tasha K with the Cardi B situation, who was sitting there spreading lies, what she said? She had herpes, she had this, and she had that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they should get sued. Listen, I'm not a fan of the conspiracy theorists. You know that. But it's also a healthy conversation to talk to a conspiracy. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start with the information not being true and turning it into something else, reality, Harvey got a problem with that. How would you feel if your beloved child got murdered, God forbid, and then somebody goes online and said, your child didn't get murdered, it was a crisis act, and this is all BS? How would you feel? But we have the luxury to sit down and dissect it and talk about it and cross our legs and come up with our conspiracy theories or the truth or alt reality or extreme reality, because we have that luxury, because it doesn't affect us. But God forbid, let that come to your doorstep while you drowning in the sorrow of the death of your loved ones with some idiot and sitting there talking about it never happened. How would you feel? I'm just talking about extreme reality. How would you feel? How would you feel if one of your friends' child got killed and somebody's online? It didn't happen. How would you feel for them? I know we're polarized today. I know. Cindy, the dark web did it. And the internet. And everybody's a freaking rock star. Everybody on the internet got record deals.
I mean, it's not even the internet. It's the power of... This is what happens when you don't have a strong mind. And people come and they say whatever you want. This has been going on since the beginning of time.
It's almost 8 o'clock.
People following false prophets, listening to people that have no idea what they're talking about. People, what is it, that guy that took all these people?
Jim Jones.
To
Not
tell
the rapper.
people to don't drink the Kool-Aid because he killed all these people because they believed it. And I was watching this other documentary about these other people that follow this man. And then, I don't know if you guys seen it. My grandma made me watch it. It was like they were like she was like, oh, watch this. It was like he made them believe that like the aliens were coming for them, and they all died in this house wearing like the same weird outfit and New Balances. Like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
People literally kill themselves listening to other people. That's basically what it boils down to, is the fact that if people have the power to speak and people listen to them, you can make them believe and do anything you want.
And that's why and Cindy, that's why this is a criminal act. That's why this is a criminal act. We love our rapper Jim Jones, and half the people don't even know that Jim Jones is the guy that committed suicide down in the jungles in South America. Think those people wanted to drink the juice? And the people who didn't want to drink the juice, and you know what he did? He shot and killed them.
That's crazy.
See?
Absolutely insane.
Conspiracy theorists, is nothing wrong with it. Like there's a $1 billion industry that's created from conspiracy theories. So obviously there's nothing wrong. I mean, it's a profitable business. It's a great conversation. But I'm just saying, and it's just my personal opinion, because I'll lose my freaking mind trying to fight this one, because this is a battle that Harvey will never win. There's a new category Harvey's gonna put out here. It's extreme reality. It's something that really effing happened. You're right. The reality of the world is not what it is. You won't get an argument with me, young lady. But I'm going to tell you this. There's something that's called extreme reality. And what is it? It's something that really effing happened. Oh, my God. In this world that we live today, something really happened. 1 + 1 = 2. You sure? Yes.
Wow.
It's real. Now everything else down the umbrella of realities, have a ball. I don't give a damn what you call it. Give it its own bathroom.
Well, Sean, some might say religion is the biggest proponent of that.
Of what?
Of conspiracy theories that goes out the stuff today.
Then that's a healthy discussion. You know how I feel about it. And my mother get mad when I talk about religion. I don't know. That book, I don't know.
Who do we take to court for that?
Listen, hey,
who's telling who that
Cindy,
really happened? It didn't happen. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have no argument with me with that. You know how I feel about the Bible. I don't know what's going on in that thing. There's no stories in there that could be proven as far as I'm concerned. And my mother's gonna get mad when I say this. That's why I like talking about it, because she gets very upset with this. But you know me. There's been no proof of anything.
So,
but you have your own interpretation of it. That's fine. I'm just saying extreme reality is extreme. Okay, Felicia, you're back. Let's clap. Felicia's back in the chat room. I don't know how she made it.
Felicia, girl, what happened,
I don't know. She couldn't. She was blocked out of the chat room. I see her name in there. Felicia, put a number 1 in the chat room. God bless you. Guys, number 1, is there really an extreme reality? I mean, I'm talking about the truth, the 100% truth.
Who knows the truth?
Something that happens and you see it right in front of your face.
Well, none of us saw Sandy Hook right in front of our face. We saw what was on TV.
Are you serious? Let's go move on.
I'm just saying.
And back to Tasha K. Give up all your property, young lady. Whatever the judge rewarded my beloved Cardi B from the Bronx, New York. That's where I'm from. You can hear it in my voice. She wants everything. And Tasha K, you'll know to shut the F up. New York King Talent, October the 16th, Iron Mill. Live podcast broadcast for Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team, Comedy Harlem, 508 East 117th Street. October the 27th, and that is actually Cindy J's birthday.
Woo.
We got to get your birthday together.
Fun. It's going to be
Okay,
fun.
what else you guys say? I'm going to call. Lee Scott said call. It's time to call. It's 8 o'clock.
Please, nobody wants to hear that.
Lee said he wants to hear it.
No, for what?
Lee said don't forget to call.
Don't do it. Just call them later.
I'm listening to Lee.
What time is his appointment for?
5 o'clock. Yeah,
you made him a 5.
And thanks for calling Wright Veterinary Medical Center. If you're a new client, please press 1. If you're an existing client, please press 2.
Oh my God. I'm nervous right now.
How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, good morning. I have an appointment for my dog today, but unfortunately I can't make it and I have to reschedule. I do apologize.
What time's the appointment for?
The appointment was for 5 p.m.
What's the name on the account?
Cooper, Shawn Harvey, and the dog name is Cooper.
Okay, are you canceling or rescheduling?
I want to reschedule. I definitely want to reschedule.
I'm sorry, you're cutting in and out, and it's.
I would love to I would love to reschedule.
Okay, are you available any day, any time?
Yes, I'm available after 9 a.m. any day, anytime.
Okay.
And I preferably want it in the morning. I should have never did it. I had it at 5 o'clock. I'm sorry.
Right. I have Monday, September the 26th at 9 a.m.
What about a little bit after 9? 'Cause
10 o'clock.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Cindy, write that down for me, please.
I'm not writing that.
It's going to be Monday, September 26th at 10 o'clock.
Monday, hold on. Monday, September the 26th.
At 10 o'clock.
So that's after I leave here. Okay, Miss, I thank you, and I do apologize for the rescheduling. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, we'll see you Monday.
All right, God bless.
All right, thank you.
Cindy, I feel so much better.
That was the worst 2 minutes of our life. Jimmy Kimmel apologizes to Quinta Brunson for the Emmys controversy.
Lee.
He's not even listening.
Oh.
That was a dumb comedy bit that we thought would be funny, said Jimmy Kimmel. During the Emmys last week, the late night host played dead on stage while Quinta Brunson, 32, accepted the award for Best Writing in a Comedy Series for Abbott Elementary. Despite Quinta Brunson prompting him to stand up, Jimmy Kimmel didn't move during her speech and remained laying down on the stage. Although the joke was seemingly funny at first, viewers quickly slammed the comedian for not ending the skit once Quinta Brunson stepped on stage and accused him of taking away from her moment. Following the ceremony, Brunson addressed the situation backstage and shared that at the moment she wasn't mad and didn't mind too much since Jimmy has always been a big supporter of hers. She said, "I don't know. I know Jimmy Kimmel. The bit didn't bother me. Honestly, Jimmy gave me my first big late night spot. He was one of the first people to see Abbott Elementary. He was the first person to message me on Instagram. He was so excited it was going to be on ABC. I was happy it was Jimmy. He's one of the comedy godfathers. Tomorrow, maybe I'll be mad at him." Towards the end of Kimmel's monologue, Quinta Brunson took the stage with her Emmy in hand, ignoring the fact that the television host wasn't finished. He said, "You're a little bit early for your interview. It's after the commercial." To which she replied, "I know, but I have a little favor to ask, actually. So you know how you win an Emmy? You only have 45 seconds to do an acceptance speech, which is not that much time. And then you get less time because someone does a dumb comedy bit that goes on a bit too long." She then asked Jimmy Kimmel to use the rest of his monologue to finish her acceptance speech. After the commercial break, the two sat down and addressed the moment in a more serious manner. Kimmel took the time to explain his intent behind the joke and offered Brunson a sincere apology. He said, "I do want to explain this for those who may be confused by this. That was a dumb comedy skit that we thought would be funny. I lost, and then I drank too much, and I had to be dragged out on the stage, and then people got upset. They said that I stole your moment, and maybe I did. I'm very sorry if I did do that. And also the last thing I would ever want to do is upset you because I think much of you, and I think you know that. I hope you know that." So they had a nice little exchange.
Let me see the video real quick. Shout out to Bernadette Chisholm Wilson for coming on out to the comedy show and bringing your peoples. I truly appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, in the chat room, I said, yeah, please remind me. She said Tuesday. How ready for?
It's Monday, September 26th.
Oh my God, Monday, September the 26th. That's Monday coming up, right? At 10 o'clock. You guys in that chat room are responsible for letting me know this. Since everybody want me to call in live, and I did, and that went pretty good.
Nobody asked for that.
Lee Scott asked me to call.
He's one person.
That has a dog that understands what I'm going through.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Sonia Mary, we need you in the building. 10/27, Cindy J's birthday, live podcast taping. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. Cindy J, Miss Miko, and DJ Hot Sauce will be playing music, and we also have a comedy show. So it's going to be action-packed night, Thursday, October the 27th at the Comedy in Harlem, premier African-American owned comedy club in New York City. New York King Talent comes back to Sunday Night Live's October the 16th. So, get your tickets for that as well. I saw the bit a little bit, Cindy. When she went on stage, he fell on the floor, act like he was dead, right? Mm-hmm. That would have been funny if he'd have just got up like a second or two later. That would be really awesome, and everybody would have laughed. He puts her in a weird position because he showed her love in the beginning. I think it's a situation of control. Jimmy felt like because he was the first one that put her on, and this Abbott Elementary is a top show right now. And let's clap for the African-American sister that believed in it and wrote it and starred in it, and it's just a hit show, and God bless. And she's from Philadelphia, Cindy. But Jimmy, regardless of how you help folks, you can also hurt folks as well. You're laying on this is this woman's moment. What was the other moment? The Chris Rock smack. It's almost the same thing without the smack. You took away somebody's moment. And man, you Hollywood stars are you first of all, Hollywood stars, Cindy J, they live on a whole different planet. Everybody's narcissistic. And imagine you got 30 people kissing your ass throughout the day, every day, all day. And Jimmy did way too much, laying on the floor acting like you're dead. Like, why are you doing that?
Right, like, how is that even funny?
Where's the funny in that? I mean, it's funny for 3 seconds. Then you jump up and then you walk away and let her get her money. She only got, right, you said 45 seconds. She only got 45 seconds. But she had to be gracious enough because she had to say, you know, Jimmy put me on. She really didn't want to say that. What she wanted to say was, you effed up my whole 45 minutes. That's what she wanted to say.
Right.
But she couldn't say it because, Jimmy, you are one of the Hollywood elite. And you're a Babylonian man that's in the industry. She is African-American soul sister. So you're winning right there on that end. But it doesn't, you still look bad. And, of course, you have to apologize. You're a grown-ass man. Don't do that. It's stupid. She had to say what she had to say, but trust me, behind closed doors, she is cursing you out. And it doesn't matter that you put her on. And it doesn't matter that you liked her first Instagram post. It doesn't matter that you put on the shows because you took all that away. Cindy, they said it's a sense of entitlement. And that's what you did. That's what we saw. You laid there. I saw the video. I forgot. I saw it. You laid there on the floor looking crazy.
Yeah.
You should have got smacked. She should have smacked you. But let's congratulate her, though. That was.
Yeah, and Cheryl Lee Ralph. I think that was her first one that she won, too. So
God bless.
Shout out to them.
Kathy Garrison, really we need you in the building. New York King talent out here. Derek Lawson, I'll be in after Tamiko's party. I'm going to do with Tamiko. I'm going to fly to Florida. I'm going to fly to Orlando. I'm down there with our once a month comedy show. Guys, what else you got?
An escape artist is paralyzed after a near fatal America's Got Talent stunt that he says accident was not his fault. An escape artist who was left paralyzed after a near fatal stunt on America's Got Talent Extreme says the accident was not his fault when asked about what caused it to go awry. Jonathan Goodwin, who's 42, insists that he didn't do anything wrong. When a fan asked him about the tragic accident, the escapologist did not go into further detail about who was at fault for the stunt, which revolved around him being crushed by 2 suspended cars while attempting to escape a straitjacket as he hung upside down 30 feet in the air. Jonathan's fiance, Sherlock actress Amanda Abington revealed that the Britain's Got Talent contestant now uses a wheelchair and that the failed stunt left him with life-changing injuries. He fell 30 feet and lost a kidney, broke both shoulder blades, and shattered both legs. Abington added that Goodwin sustained third-degree burns, broke his spine, and severed his spinal cord and nearly died from the stunt. He is now paralyzed from the waist down. She went on to say that unless there's some kind of stem cell surgery or that thing that Elon Musk is designing with the little chip, he'll be like that forever. Third-degree burns, broke his spine, and severed his spinal cord and nearly died. And then on the operating table, he nearly died again. So Goodwin shared an Instagram post saying his dog was getting him used to having cool new wheels, and after not seeing him for 6 months as he remained hospitalized.
What?
So OSHA has completed the investigation into this horrific incident involving this man and issued a citation for 2 serious violations. The incident spurred a federal investigation into the show, with the Department of Labor Occupational Safety Division saying that it has issued citations for 2 serious violations. Goodwin revealed that he had given Amanda a get-out-of-jail-free card following the incident in reference to allowing his fiancé a guilt-free sexual tryst, but she insisted she will remain faithful and by her new fiancé's side.
Yeah.
There you go. That's really sad, though. Like,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's messed up.
What's messed up? This guy is one of those stunt guys, right?
Yeah.
And what's the ultimate goal of being a stunt guy? to get freaking hurt.
No, to complete the stunt unharmed. I think that's the ultimate goal.
I think that this guy, why are we feeling sorry for this guy?
Did anybody see this stunt on America's Got Talent Extreme?
I feel bad. I feel bad for him, but this is part of the job.
I would have been like, take me out.
Who
broke his spine.
Who in their right mind is going to be suspended in the air upside down with the tied, the arms tied, 2 crushed cars? What do you think's gonna happen? And then we're shocked. And then, sir, you did all this for 4 citations? That's all. What you signed a waiver to say that this can happen. You don't think that these people covered their ass because your dumb ass went out there and did this? Now your whole body's shattered with 3rd-degree burns. I feel bad for you, but this is what you do. Now you're going to go in the Stuntman Hall of Fame. You went out like a champ, bro. And your fiance, yeah, she going to stick by you for the first couple of months, but she going to get tired of that Slurpee cup. He's probably young. How old is he? In his 20s?
Yeah.
He's in his 20s. The fiance
No, he's 42.
He's 42. What are you doing, bro? You need to be... Stunt guys are like 18, 13 years old to 28. You're 42. You 2 cars... What do you think 2 cars are going to do to you, bro? And you're suspended upside down. Right, Cindy? That's and what was the grand prize? What was you supposed to win? A scene on the next episode? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, what did they win on America's Got Talent?
I don't know. Look it up. What do you win?
Anybody know? Put it in the chat room.
Come on, y'all
who watches that show?
Y'all remember Evel Knievel and all of them? Like, Evel Knievel just jumped over a freaking bus. Buses and cars. And then what happened? Then he killed himself, or he died of old age? I mean, what's the problem here? And all these other motorcycle guys, they had one recently, Cindy, a popular TikTok, Instagram guy with the motorcycle. He tried to jump into some valley or something stupid.
What? Oh,
and Cindy, he jumped and missed the ramp.
Oh, my God.
Cindy, it was live.
I didn't hear about that.
Cindy, he jumped, missed the ramp, fell on his ass, and died. Okay? But that's the way you neighbors want to go out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's the sympathy at? That's the ultimate goal. You know that there's a chance that your ass going to get killed doing this.
But his girl, though, like...
The girl? What about the girl?
His fiance? His new fiance?
New fiance?
Girl, get out of there.
That's right. Grand open, like Jay-Z say, grand opening, grand closing. Get out of there.
He gonna let you get a sexual tryst. I'm gonna have all the sexual trysts because we're not together anymore.
And how the argument's gonna be between you and this guy 3 months from now? He gonna be like, I'm going, hey.
He can talk.
Hey, bitch. Hey. You caused that, bro.
No,
you got a fiance. She's beautiful. Retire from that. Be like a stuntman consultant. Like, what are you doing? You're 42, bro.
I know this was.
Listen, if both of my legs are crushed, I got 3rd-degree burns, and all my fingers are gone, and everything's crushed up, I'm gonna look at my wife and say, "Get out of here."
No, that's.
Let me see if I get some federal funds to take care of my dumb ass while I'm on him. Who's paying for who? Austin? Who's paying for the? Then the neighbor gonna get the bill. How you gonna pay the bill? What is wrong with you, bro? What's this guy's name again? You're an idiot. I'm sorry, bro. You're done. Your girlfriend's gonna get gangbanged by black guys with white socks on with no clothes, and she should.
Not she should.
She should get a good gangbang after with this idiot there. And he should watch.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to go.
This nigga, no.
He's still good. He's just a little...
If my wife was a stunt person, I'm going to say, listen, I love you to death. I know this is your job. And I can't stop you from doing anything because this is your passion and your job. But if you fall and all that shit. I'm out.
Sean's like, if that hand curve up.
All that. Wait. If I'm giving you your Slurpee cup, like, and you gotta hold it like this, and you hold. You doing this? Nah, I'm out.
Sean, that's messed up. Stop.
I'm telling
that's
you.
Not even funny. That's messed up.
He's 42. What else you got? He's 42 years old. In Britain? This is the American Idol, American Got Talent in Britain? The UK city? Or is this America?
No, I don't know. It's America's Got Talent Extreme.
Extreme. There you go.
I didn't even know they had that.
I was talking about a few minutes ago. Extreme reality. See, this is extreme. This really happened.
I'm weak. Yeah. The lot in.
How does she look?
She's an actress.
She's an actress? Oh, yeah. She's gone.
Las Vegas Aces make history as they win their first WNBA championship. Look at that. Look at my girls. The Las Vegas Aces are currently the talk of everybody's court. In a 78-71 game against the Connecticut Suns yesterday, the Las Vegas Aces ended their remarkable season by scoring their very first championship title. The controversial win also made history as it deemed the Las Vegas Aces, originally founded in 1997. Do you know what their name used to be, Sean?
The Las Vegas Aces?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
In 1997, what was their original name? Little trivia for you.
The Las Vegas. Did they move to Las Vegas, or was they? Not next question. Before I answer that question, were they in a different city with a different name?
Possibly. I don't know. I'm just asking if you know the name.
Yeah, they were the. I'm gonna take a guess. They were the Connecticut. No. The Las Vegas. I don't know.
They used to be called the Utah Stars.
Oh.
They are the only team in the city of Las Vegas's history to win a major professional sports championship. In addition to that, this monumental accolade serves as a full circle moment for head coach Becky Hammon, who initially played for the team in 2007, while it was the. Do you know?
When the team that Becky Hammon played on?
Yeah.
She played with the New York Liberty.
San Antonio Silver Stars. Okay. Having retired her jersey in 2013, the Las Vegas Aces victory crowned Becky Hammon the first coach in WNBA history to win a title in their rookie season.
Becky Hammon used to play with the Liberty, if you look it up as well.
Oh, did she? So let's shout out to the Las Vegas Aces.
And we're
doing the dang thing, closing out the WNBA season pretty strong, and hopefully they stay in the U.S.
Well, you haven't been closed out pretty strong in a while. Thank you. And I guess Brittany Griner won't be celebrating.
That's horrible.
She's still in a cage, losing her mind mentally. That's what the wife said. She's done. Hold on, Cindy. Steve, you there?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, let's clap. Steve Ice is on the phone. That's the president, Cindy J, of the Washington Family Reunion that we've been following.
Okay, awesome.
Let's clap for Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Steve,
and he's related to Felicia?
Yeah, Felicia and you are cousins, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And Cindy, I was going to wear the outfit on Friday. Steve's supposed to call in on Friday. I don't know what's wrong with Steve. I said, Steve, call in Friday at 8 o'clock, right? He calls in at 9:15.
That's okay.
I tell him to call in on Friday. Today's Tuesday.
It's all right.
Okay, it's okay. Go ahead, Steve. What's on your mind?
Oh, boy.
Hold on, wait a minute. First of all, Steve.
Yes.
If your wife was a stunt person and, you know, the hazard of the job is getting all broke up and paralyzed and you got to feed the person with a sippy cup for the rest of your life. Steve, how fast are you out the door?
Well, that's almost a setup question because my wife is standing right here next to me.
Steve, how fast are you out the door?
I'm not going nowhere. I'm right there with her.
Steve,
that's right.
Steve, how fast?
Good answer.
Steve, how fast are you out the door?
Honestly, I'm with my wife every step of the way. She's been my backbone. She's been the person that's been backing me up for every endeavor that I've done. She's right there supporting me. So as a man, a real human being, I'd have to be with her every step of the way.
Yeah, let's clap for that. Now he's making me feel like crap. All right, so.
I love it.
Hold on a second. She's sliding me $50.
Everyone, Cindy, I had the profound experience of dealing with the Washington family reunion a few months ago, especially thanks to the comedian Omar Thomas, who we all love to death, for having me go on down there and tell jokes with Steve. But I've known Steve for years, and his wife. Steve, Felicia, and all of us, we're following. I'm going to wear the T-shirt on Friday. I'm going to bring they mailed me the Washington T-shirt, Washington Family Reunion T-shirt. I'm wearing on Friday, and I'm gonna bring it in here into the studio. Steve, what is the and good morning to your lovely wife, Steve.
Good morning.
God bless you. And how long you two been together?
16 years.
Let's clap.
Yay, that's such a while.
I always say it like this, Cindy. They started out boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. Now they're sisters and brothers.
It sounds about right. Yes,
what's going on with the reunion now, Steve? Because Felicia said that y'all had some fundraisers. Go ahead.
So we're in the process now. Well, let me say this: South Carolina is in the process now of putting this thing together. Normally, we do it every 2 years, but South Carolina wanted to get it back on track to the odd year. So they're scrambling now, trying to, put this thing together, which is very difficult with a number of people that we are anticipating. But, we'll pull it off. We'll do what we have to do.
The blessing with you guys that just fascinated me, how even though families go through ups and downs in any kind of turmoil, like you guys have dredged through it all, and for the ultimate goal of having this family reunion, and that is just a total accomplishment just in its own, because Cindy had a family reunion. Her and her two cousins got into an argument, and the whole thing was canceled. And nobody got their money back.
That's typical. It's not an easy thing to do. Let me just say this: when you're trying to deal with multiple people and trying to get everybody on the same page, it's not easy. It's really not. It takes a strong group of people to put this together.
Now,
and so I'd have to shout out again my cousin Felisa, who actually sent you your package.
Yeah, I got it.
Stephanie and Felicia, Nancy, and that whole clique, Tanya, they really came together and pulled off, to me, one of the best reunions that I've ever been a part of. That comedy show, I told them what I was going to do in terms of bringing in some quality comedians, bringing in quality DJ. And if you remember that room, when I walked in the room, I've been promoting since 2000, and I've done acts up at the Paradise Theater in the Bronx. Cedric the Entertainer, probably the most famous comedian that I've ever promoted. But when I walked into that room, that was the best looking room in terms of transforming it into the Great Gatsby, the Harlem Nights theme. Never seen nothing like it.
Now, Cindy, here we go. Steve, and he beat me to the punch with this. Steve is he's a promoter throughout the years. That's how I know Steve. When I got into the game, I've heard of Steve, and you know about these folks until you meet them. Cindy, I think that the Steve experience as being a promoter helps with this family reunion. I think this type of experience, I understand the others that are involved in it and how the love and passion that they have to, complete this task of this reunion. But you, Cindy, in an endeavor like this, you need somebody that really kind of know what they're doing as far, especially with entertainment or whatever, because there's so many people involved.
Right.
Steve, you guys, I'm just saying, Cindy, you guys need a defibrillator down there.
Not a defibrillator.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. Cities, there's hundreds of people.
Yeah, they have a big family.
It's amazing. And I still remember one of the jokes you said. On the stage, we had the cardboard cutouts of life-size figures wearing tuxedos and playing different instruments. And, of course, John immediately says, well, what is this? Steve and the Stevettes?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we had a ball. And the reason why we're going to follow them, Cindy J, is because I've been to family reunions. I've never been to anything like this. Cindy, my family's very small. Your family's very dysfunctional, and so is mine. What we're going to do is we're going to combine our families and just join the Washington family. And anybody in the chat room, if you don't have a family, or y'all don't talk, or whatever, or y'all need that family feeling, we all going to be a part of the Washington family. That's all I say about this, NJ.
And as the president of the national board of the Washington family, we will invite anyone who wants to be an honorary member of our family. If you feel you have no one, or you just have a very small portion of a family, feel more than free to reach out to Shawn. He'll have all the information. We're going to make this a very spectacular reunion.
Guys in the chat room, if you have a very small family, put a number 1 in the chat room. And if you need to experience, if you want to be adopted, right, Sam? Would that be the right term?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey guys, if you want to be adopted into the Washington family, Cindy, will you be open to that for like a reunion? Right?
No, they don't know you. They're not trying to adopt you. They will break bread with you for a day.
All right. Well, Cindy, I could take that.
Yeah.
But don't you think? Hey, guys, in the chat, everybody listen. Look, I got a number 1 already. Guys in the chat room, put a number 1 if we just followed their journey. And if they get close enough to here, we can all hang out at their reunion. That's all I'm saying. Cindy, this was nothing but love.
And
yes.
Cindy, hold on, Steve. When the last time you've been around your family was nothing but love? For me, it was about 45 years ago. What about you?
Recently, not that long ago.
Okay. When your guys were in the newspaper?
It's my father's family that's a little bigger and a little bit more feisty. My mom's family, we're all real close.
How many of y'all, Cindy?
In my mom's?
Your mom's, that's really close. About 5 of y'all?
There's like 13 of us.
Okay, and then on my side,
and that's like including the kids.
Okay, and so on my side, it's about 10 of us, and that's including the kids. So that's 23 right there.
Yeah.
These guys already got 400 or 500 people already. So if we add on our little 25, it's a fraction to what the Washington family has, right, Steve?
Absolutely.
Guys, put a number in chat room if you need a little push with that family, or just want to hang out with a family that got all this going on. What's the date of the next reunion, Steve? Before we go,
it will be July 20th through the 23rd, 2023.
Felicia, put that in the chat room. And where is it again?
We're going to be in Charleston, South Carolina.
All right.
Cindy, let's see what the flight look like. Everybody, we got another number 1. We got another number.
July 20 to the 23rd. You might be doing the Ultimate Soul Escape.
If I'm not doing the Ultimate Soul Escape, then I'll be with the Washington family. But Cindy,
you see, he already double booked, Steve. So I don't know.
Hey,
you want to adopt a flaky
don't say that.
A flaky family member?
Steve.
Yes, sir.
Can I
He has a previous engagement those days.
Hey, Steve, can I round up about 4 or 5 of us and we could all go down to Charlotte and hang out?
You can definitely do that, and if you are already booked, we can go via satellite. Have you?
Right. Well, let's see if we can work that out. I'm gonna find out what's the Ultimate Soul Escape day. But let's find out. If I'm open that day, Cindy, if I'm open that day and I have to go away, hey guys, are you guys open to flying to Charleston? He said, right?
Yeah.
Cindy, how much is a flight to Charleston?
Shouldn't be much. It's like $100 probably.
It's about $100. Yeah, right. What's in Charleston, right? Hey, guys. Everybody listening there. Especially who's in the South that we... Hey, D-Lo Mathis. She's in North Carolina. That's the next state.
Oh, see what we can do. We got to pay for stuff. You just can't crash their family reunion,
We're going
Sean.
to crash their reunion, City.
No, you don't do that.
No, what we're going to do is they can register, so they won't be crashing. They'll be they will be official. They'll come in and they'll get the swag, and they'll, they don't have to try to crash the banquet the next night and get thrown out by security.
And Cindy, check this out. Look, D-Lo says she's only 3 hours away. And then, Cindy, we go, right? And they have their Washington T-shirts, and we have our Shawn Harvey Morning Show T-shirts, and it'd be like a little battle. What do you think? Cindy, find me a hotel room down here.
I'll get right
All right,
on
Steve,
that.
we're going to give you the last word. And call on Friday, please. What's wrong with Steve? Let me talk to your wife. Mrs. Steve, could you have your husband call in on Friday? Friday at 8:05, not Tuesday, not after 9 o'clock. The show's over at 9 o'clock. Could you help me out?
I got you, Sean.
All right, Steve, you got the last word before we move on. Hold on, D-Lo lives 3 hours from there. Who else want to come? D-Lo, I need you in the building. Cindy, you and I, we get 2 or 3 others, and we just fly down to Charlotte. What's the problem here? I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. Charleston. And we're registered. I'm trying to figure out what's the problem here. Let's get a quick getaway. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
We ain't got to sit there with their family playing basketball and all that. We ain't got to do that. Steve, you got the last word. I got another number one in there, Mickey.
Well, I'll just end it with this in terms of the reunion. Something that I actually learned, believe it or not, last night I was looking at one of our family books that they gave out in Michigan. And all these years, I knew we traced back to Casey, South Carolina, on a plantation right after slavery. Of all names, George and Mary Jane Washington, who we could trace, back to 1872. But I actually read in this book, they took it back a little further to a seaport along the coast in 1850, when one of my cousins obviously were slaves, and they took it from there. So I didn't know they went back that far, and I think that's a blessing to be able to trace your family back to those beginnings. Couldn't go back as far as the Kunta Kinte thing, but we definitely got back as far as 1850. So I just want to shout out my family historians who took the time to do that. And I also want to thank Shawn and the Shawn Harvey Show for just adopting this family and, spreading this message about family love, because it doesn't take 400 people to be a family, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. Just show that love to one another, and let's keep this thing going. Thank you, Shawn, for incorporating me into the show this morning. I appreciate you.
Cindy, where's your slave names coming from? He knows what plantation you guys are from. My family was a plantation in Alabama. What about you, Cindy?
So ours was in
he said, where?
South Carolina.
Right. So Steve and them going back to the motherland anyway next year.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Cindy, what plantation did you come from?
I don't know. My family hasn't gone back that far yet.
Cindy, you got to figure out where your plantation from, because Lord knows, trust me, you are from some type of plantation.
Probably somewhere in the Caribbean.
Cindy, are you excited about South Carolina, Charleston?
I am.
You sure?
I am. If we don't have someplace else to be,
okay.
Sure.
All right, Steve, call in Friday. God bless.
Yes, definitely.
All right, thank you, everybody. Let's clap for Steve. Steve, God bless, and Mrs. Steve. What plantation are you guys from? Before we move on,
I'm weak.
I don't know what the name of the plantations, but boy, my family come from Southern Alabama, Cindy J. You know there was nothing but plantations popping. We extended the show a little bit because Cindy was going to leave, and I was going to leave right with her. What plantation were you guys from? I don't know the name of my plantation, but I know my family came from the deep South, Southern Alabama, Cindy J. What else you got?
I actually have.
Shout out to Steve and the whole Washington family, Felicia and all y'all. And Felicia, we're glad you're back on the board. Go ahead.
I actually have little situation.
Hold on, Cindy. If not the plantation, what county is down in the deep south or in the Caribbean? Where did it all originate? Conecuh County, Alabama. That's where my family's from, so that's where that was. Put your county in from the south or whatever. Find out real quick. Go ahead, Cindy. Before the show's over. The show's over in 19 minutes.
Wow. Yes, so you all know we have a segment here where we were trying to figure out how to name it, what we were going to do for it, where I was doing it on Wednesdays, but now we're going to do it on Tuesday because I thought of a name, and it's called Tell It Tuesday, and that is where you can write into us and let us know problems you're facing, problems somebody else is facing, or something you just want to get off your chest. So definitely make sure you write it into us. You can hit us up at our email at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show at gmail.com. You can also send anything to us anonymously if you want through any of our messenger accounts that we have on Facebook. So it's always good to get in contact with us. So for Tell It Tuesday, the situation is one of my, I'm assuming this is a female, she's writing this in, one of my girlfriends is dating one of my old side dudes. I have a man, but 2 years ago, we both were on some other stuff. He was doing his thing outside our relationship, so I started to do the same. I had this one dude I would hang out with, and we clicked, but we knew what it was. Well, 2 years later, him and one of my close friends are dating. She knows about us, obviously, but because she knows he was just one of my side dudes, she didn't think it would matter to me. But it does, and I don't know what to do. What do you think? Because it's kind of not it's kind of not like girl code, because it's not like your man. But I feel like if it's somebody they choose to mess with, why would you mess with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, can she really be mad about it?
No, she can't be mad about it, young lady. How can you be mad about it? That was her side dude.
Right.
Right? And you're in a current relationship right now. And your girlfriend is now dating your side dude. Because if the girlfriend was dating the side dude, that means you was in a relationship. Your girlfriend already knew that you was... Young lady, your girlfriend, I'm assuming that your girlfriend knew that you was in a full-time relationship and had a side dude, okay? Let's just, I'm just throwing that out there. So if that's the case, young lady, you're being very selfish and out of order. I could see if she's dating the ex-boyfriend, not the side guy, the ex-boyfriend. Yeah. That might be a different issue.
Right.
This is the side dude. All bets are off. It's nothing you can say about that. It's nothing you could do about it. Leave it alone. And then we need to deal with what's going on with you. Young lady, you need therapy immediately. You have a control issue, and you're sort of narcissistic. It's nothing. You can't feel a way.
But Shawn, she can feel a little way.
For
because
what?
It's like, first of all, like, well, see, this is why you never tell your girls about how that guy is doing, okay? Because, see, the girl's probably like, you know, she knows he's good in bed. Obviously, you the side dude for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the friend was probably like, oh, yeah. But I think that's kind of messed up. Like, there's other guys. Like, just go someplace else. And, like, now y'all are, like, dating. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, but Cindy, you say this, and boy, I sometimes I
don't hook up with my side dude. I still might go back to that. I still listen. My side dude, he's in the chamber. He's a spin the block. Like I'm gonna go back to that. He's in my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get
He's in my book.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Yeah, but again, you're not even. And unfortunately, sometimes you don't listen to what you say and just listen to what you read. You said go get another dude. There's no dudes out here. You're saying all the time, every day. They're not out here. They don't even exist. It's a David Blaine trick. It's mystical, magical. They're not here. The pickings are slim.
They are. They
so
are. So
what are you talking about? And right, she gave the reconnaissance report. She know how she was getting long slunged it out. She made the fatal mistake and told this broad. So she already had the game plan already. Put me in the game, coach. You did her a favor.
Yeah, but like,
And
y'all are
who knew?
dating now? Like, y'all, like, that's your man?
And-
like, y'all going out?
And let's go back to what Cindy said. Instead
Sitting
of going,
at Sizzler?
instead of going, what's happening in the present, in the future, years later. Let's go back to the past. She probably was giving this dude the googly eyes anyway, while you was banging your side dude while you was home with your husband. So maybe she looked at, she was already attracted to him. You already given the report, you dummy. So there was probably some type of spiritual connection right then and there.
Not spiritual connection.
Okay? And then when you dropped the ball and dumped him, she made a move. Because she made a move because it was fair play. City just said, nah, but I might leave one in the chamber. I might want to go back.
Okay.
Go back to what?
Go back to my boo.
He's a side dude or side chick.
Do side dudes
They're-
ever
they're-
really go away?
Yes, they do when they hook up with your best friend. There's nothing you could do about that. And do you look at your girlfriend's side eye? I say no.
Yes.
I say no because she didn't violate anything. You violated. You got the hey, listen. You don't hate the player, hate the game. You can't be mad at her. You got a husband at home, dummy.
It's not her husband, it was her boyfriend.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's her
Relationship.
boyfriend.
I'll use one of your terms. Your domestic partner. You can't play these games like this, young lady. And you should remain friends with your girlfriend. She did nothing wrong here. She's tapping that ass. They're in a relationship now. Okay, maybe it might be a liability for the girlfriend to now look at her new man that was the side chick. You might have to look at him side eye because he might want to tap that other ass again in the chamber like Cindy's talking about. All this is a hot mess, but you can't be mad, young lady, the woman number one. You lost your side dude. What's wrong with that? How you lose a side dude, dummy?
Yeah, I think that there is room to feel a sort of way. Why? Because if I found out one of my girls was
smashing your side dude that wasn't your guy because you was in a relationship, how would you feel?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
I would feel upset.
Why?
I'd be
you
like,
you
why
lost that
are
right.
You, why? How did you even meet him? Like,
do you?
No.
You gave the report?
No.
They don't shoot. You said she knew there was a side dude.
I want to know how you met, how you started talking, and why you think this is a good idea.
He shot her the inbox or vice versa. People meet easily now in the times that we live in today.
Okay, but
we don't
let
need
it go.
that.
Maybe go out for a drink or something and leave it alone. No. Leave it alone. That was mine. It still kind of is. And
if my guy, let's put Harvey in that position. All right. Let's go into fantasy world. If my guy, right? My guy was married and he had a side chick, right? And he broke off with the side chick, and I was single, and the side chick was a bad bitch. Well, I might type that ass. All bets are off. It's a side chick. It's not the wife. You can't, the wife or the girlfriend, you can't touch that. You can't touch that. The side, anything after the wife is fair mother effing game. So you can't have to discuss. A dude can't come to me and go, yo, you have a relationship with my side chick? How you sound, bro? It's your side chick.
Yeah, but
it's your side chick. It's, what are you talking about?
But he's like, bro,
that's not your bitch.
Well, why are you
That's not your lady.
Why are you talking to her though, Harv?
Because I can't. Because you got a wife at home, bro.
Nah, leave her alone.
And what about if it's the secondary? Because there's some dudes running out here with two side chicks. Like, what if it's the secondary side? What if it's the secondary side chick? Yeah, no. Yeah. It's that. You know what that sound like? I used to hang out with dudes, and we walk into the club, and the dude would walk in the club. Yo, all the women are mine, yo. No, bro. All these bras are not yours. I used to hate that. Dude. I used to hang out with guys who say, yo, this whole section right here, bitch, is me. Yo, y'all niggas go. Yo, y'all niggas go. These 3,000. No. Especially if she's a bad bitch. No. And that's what happened. Maybe the side dude was a good-looking man at the same time. This woman can't get the best of both worlds. You can't have that husband. You better hold on to your side dude. Can't do it. Because you're going to get that ass whipped.
I think you should tell your friend how you feel.
What?
And
right.
find out her her reasoning
behind
why she decided to do that.
Cindy, I'm the girlfriend. We're meeting up for the first time.
Okay.
Cindy, me and Banger are in a relationship.
Not Banger. Why'd you have to R.I.P.? Why'd you have to bring up Banger?
Me and Banger. Oh, my fault. I forgot. Yo, Cindy, that wasn't intentional.
That's so funny.
My fault.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Me and Banger in a relationship. I just need to let you know. We sitting down. We doing some, Sources Paying Music. The comedy show's about to start. We at the Iron Mill.
Not y'all.
Cindy, I just want to tell you that, me and Banger, and because Banger's outside parking the car.
Right. I'm finding out right now.
Yeah, you're finding out right now.
Because we're all going to be together.
We're all being together, Cindy. We're all in the building. Banger's outside. Cindy, Banger and I, we've been dating for the last 4 months. And we're about to let the world know. We're going to put it on social media today. Actually, we're going to take some pictures today at the comedy show. But I want to let you know that, I love you to death, sis. But Banger and I are in a full-time relationship, and we have strong feelings for each other. We met each other. This is real. So I just want to let you know that. And now Banger's walking in. He's walking in now. You don't see him. I'm looking. There go. Banger's coming from behind you. And I just want to let you know that Banger and I are in a relationship. Sis, I love you to death, but I just want to let you know that this is what's going on. Hey, Banger, there goes Cindy. Yo, what up, Sid? Yeah, we just, it's all good. We in love with each other. What's gonna happen here? Now remember, your husband is not even at the show. Matter of fact, your husband, he's on his way. He's late. Now, because it's a double date. What are you doing? What are you doing with this? Well, how are you dealing with this? What's the conversation?
I'm gonna be like, okay.
Matter of fact, hold on. Banger, go on a walk over there while Cindy and I talk about this. All right, honey. And then he kisses her in the mouth and walks away. Right in front of you, because this is real. And girl, I wanted to tell you this. It was just bothering me.
No, if you wanted to tell me, you would have told me 4 months ago. I feel completely blindsided by this situation, and I think that it's messed up. Why didn't you tell me when you guys started talking?
Well, Cindy, we didn't want to tell you because it was just
because it's messed up.
It wasn't messed up.
Because it's messed up.
It wasn't
because it's messed up.
It's not messed up. We was just feeling, we just wanted to do everything right. I was feeling a little inadequate because it was just a weird situation. I love you, girl. Girl, I love you, girl.
You don't love me.
And
you don't. You were being secretive.
And then when you're with your husband, and that has nothing. I know that has nothing to do with it.
You know what?
And Banger was, in a position, and I was in this position, and it was just fate that's got us together, and we didn't want to stop the universe, Cindy. And I do love you, and we've been, friends for 15 years. We've been through a lot together. Wow. I'm glad that you and your husband got to patch things up. And I value your friendship, and I just want to know if at some point we can move forward, girl.
Okay. I don't feel like anything that you're saying right now is genuine. The only reason you're saying it is because I was going to be here, and you know what's going on. But if that's how you feel, go ahead, have a great time, and hope you're able to keep them. So enjoy that.
So are we?
I don't want to talk to you. You're done. We're done. You're done. And good luck.
Girl, are you
and good luck with that.
Girl, are you serious right now? I thought maybe you would want to be happy with me. You know I've
good
been
luck with that.
I've been single for 12 years. You know, you've been running all up and down me, Cindy J. I finally found someone.
And this is who you find? My sloppy seconds?
Yeah, and we're happy with each other.
Okay.
So you can't even look, girl, you can't even look at me.
No, I can't, because I can't believe you right now and I don't want to hit you.
But
so maybe you should run along.
City, are you serious?
Maybe you should run along with Banga and hold on to him tight, girl.
City, are you serious, girl?
Bye. And that's the end of that. And I'm never talking to you
again. What? City, you can't. Are you serious?
You're trash and you're done.
Here come Banga. What up, y'all?
And I'm going to be like, hey, you, and you.
Yo, sis. I'm calling you sis now. Yo, sis. Yo, sis. We good?
Don't talk to me.
Wow.
Don't talk to me. You're already blocked. Don't even call me. Don't ever call me again.
Right. Now here come your husband. What's up, guys? Cindy, are you seriously reacting that way?
We're sitting someplace else. No, like,
how would you?
That's foul, because I feel like you just don't do that. I wouldn't. You know why? Because I wouldn't do that to you. And I'm one of those people that expects to be treated how I would treat you. I know you're not supposed to do that, but that's what I expect from my friends. So if you can't keep that same energy, then I don't need to be friends with you. Because next it's going to be something else you're plotting on. Like, come on.
Put a number one chat room if you're going to dismiss your friend for...
I might dismiss her. Especially if you were keeping it from me. Listen, I told you all of our business with the side dude.
But see, you don't think that...
But again, why is it a struggle? Because you know that's foul.
Or maybe it's just... They feel...
bad.
They feel
because you
bad,
know that
but
was
not
somebody...
bad that they're doing anything wrong. They're not doing anything wrong. They're more concerned about your feelings.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, technically.
Exactly.
But technically they didn't, but technically they didn't.
Guys in the chat room, how would you react to this? I would be okay with it. If my dude came to me and said, yo, man, you know, me and your side chick fell in love, I'd be like, oh, it would be startling to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because then I'm going to be sad because it's like every time I see you guys together, it's like that could have been me.
But you're already married. In a relationship. What do you? It doesn't make sense.
But that's my boo.
It's not your boo.
That's my babe, and we had great times together, and that's me right there.
Put a number on the chat. How would you react to this? I say if
I want to see him with somebody else, not my friend, not my friends, not somebody I know. I want him.
Cindy, do you know how many?
My side dude to be with somebody that I don't know, so I could be like, she don't do it like me, right?
I don't think it's fair, Cindy. I don't think it's, but how can you have control over this whole situation with your boyfriend, husband, domestic partner, and side dude? It's just no way.
It's just how it is.
And what if the side dude don't want to be a side dude no more? What if the side dude looked at your girl and say, hey, man, I'm attracted to her and it's all good? Because we don't have that relationship. We have this relationship with the benefit of the smash because that's all it is.
Dang.
So why can't your girlfriend have all of that? You still got your boyfriend.
She can have it with somebody else.
There's no guys out there.
I just think they know it's messed up, and I think that you are justified in feeling some type of way.
What are they saying in the chat room?
And I might not want to talk to you. I'm just saying.
Why?
I'm just saying you might not be invited for brunch, girl.
Oh,
because then you're gonna sit up there in my face and tell me how he's doing you. Like, no. That's what we're not going to do. I'm not going to champion this for you. What am I supposed to be like, oh, I'm glad you guys are doing great. Like, what are we supposed to talk about?
Cindy, I could see.
We're going to double date with my snack sitting right there?
Your snack.
My afternoon delight? And you just going to be touching on him and all that stuff? No, like, where is this friendship going?
I'm shocked. What do these people think in the chat? We got to go. Guys, we got...
Mickey McGregor gonna say, me and my friend about to walk off for a second. Who you talking? She said, it's a problem.
Hello?
Yes,
Hold on a second. The ambassador's on the phone. Go ahead, Cindy.
Okay, good morning.
So we're gonna leave her with the last word. What are they saying, Cheryl?
Yeah, real quick. My thing is this: if they did not have sexual relations, then all right, whatever. But if I had sexual relations with them, yeah, you better not be dating no exes I had in my whole life. My current dude, side dude, entanglement, none of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
None of them.
Whoa.
From high school on up, off limits.
Well, of course, Vanetta, they're not just hanging out, sharing stories. They're having sex.
So wait a minute. So Vanetta, wait a minute. So you're in a relationship already with your dude, domestic partner, girl, boyfriend, whatever, husband. And the side dude is off limits too?
All of them, yes. From high school on up. And that's my friend, like, yeah. And that's like, yeah, no. Because 9 times out of 10, I talk to my friend about them. So why are you laying up with him?
But I could see if that was your husband or
It
girl.
don't
I get
matter.
that. This is the secondary dude.
I don't care if I'm happily married with 10 kids. The answer's no.
Wow.
Not my friend.
Right. No.
And you better not, or you better not.
If I was only talking to them, like I said, and had no physical contact, that's different. But if we exchange stuff, no, not at all.
Oh, now I see what you're saying. Like if you and the dude, like you guys just talked or just flirted a little bit, but nothing ever came of it. But if you slept together,
Cindy, you don't think that this is all right? The ambassador's on the phone. All right, let's clap for God bless you. Cindy, we got
Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Cindy, you don't also think that is also some type of form before we leave? Put a number one chat room if you enjoyed the show today.
No, actually, that's happened to me before. Like somebody that I knew, had slept with this guy or whatever, and he tried to whatever. He was just trying to sleep with me too, probably. But I was like, no, I didn't even want to talk to him. I was like, no.
Oh, because he was dating one of your friends.
No, they weren't dating. They had slept together.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, no.
Wow.
I just don't want to be involved with that. I don't want to be in, the same triangle that somebody I know has slept with this person. I don't even want to know that.
So the sentiment in the chat room is folks are totally against this. You can't fall in love with the side dude.
Yeah, what did you put? You told them put a 1 in the chat room?
I put a number one chat room if you enjoyed the show today.
Oh, okay. Y'all lie.
No, but I find it we got to go. We see you guys tomorrow. But I find it fascinating that what Vanetta just said, high school up.
Yeah,
But there's still a shortage.
Vanetta?
Damn, Vanetta high school? Got a little control issues here?
But no, Vanetta be knowing people for a long time.
Right.
She still talks to people from high school.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I would imagine that.
Right, guys,
so you can feel some type of way, talk to your friend if you want to, but if she's not invited to brunch, I totally understand. Shawn thinks you're being petty.
I think you're being petty. All right, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Come on, let's clap. We're out of here. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.